Hectic morning already. Nothing seems to be going right, but at least that trailer looks clean. Andrew's been washing that trailer off. The chipper is acting up again. We think it's something to do with the AdBlue system, which is really, really annoying. Considering it's not an on-road vehicle, it shouldn't have AdBlue. So, just trying to see if we can get our head around that, because they can't come out with a laptop till Wednesday. Just been up at Brook House because someone's overflowed one of the showers in the upstairs bedroom, which has come out of the floor and wet the ceiling on the one below. So we had to make sure that there was nothing wrong with the shower and it wasn't going to cause any problems. And if there's anything that needs repairing, anyway, it doesn't, it just needs the ceiling painting, which is slightly annoying. Back on another Zoom meeting now, sorting out some of this humanitarian aid, which is proving to be really difficult because we need a VAT number and the correct coding for everything to get it through customs so that we can get it into Europe to get it across. Just finished that Zoom meeting, now got another Zoom meeting with the biomass people in Canada. Let's have a close look inside the 7610. Now I haven't got the lurgy. What's the block of wood for?
Door on the right hand side.
So what, to hold it open or shut?
Yeah,
So this is Sam 7610. So Sam is a new member of staff, hiding. Follow me on Snapchat, whatever it is. It's only done 2,300 hours. 12. Oh, 12. 7610. Similar gearbox to in the 956, isn't it? 1455. Come on a long way, haven't we? It's got a strap there to tow it. Diff lock. Was that the dual power?
Dual power.
There's a diff lock.
Behind the gears there.
Oh yeah. So that's so when you're going along you can press that pedal there and it puts it like up a little gear. Ford badge for those that like Fords. They now call New Hollands. Toolbox. Sunroof. While it's been a wet day, Andrew's gone through the trailers, jet washed them, and then greased all the chassis on them as well, and checked them all over that everything's working on them. Because I think one of them had a bit of a dodgy light, so we've sorted that, I think, and then he's gone through the chassis, if you will. Because they're one of them things that you just itch up to them and use them, but whatever so often you do need to keep on top of them. I don't know what you can see, but it's basically rained here all day and I've been on the phone most of it. But Andrew's been tidying up in here. He did back a trailer and forget it was full of water, and that's why the floor's wet. But he's given a bit of a sweep up and he's put all the tractors neatly in a row. So we're looking now at sorting out the GPS to this. So if it's still wet tomorrow, we'll get it in the workshop. We'll put the bracket on somehow. We're just weighing up where to bolt to. Probably these ones because they're quite big. Get the screen up here somewhere so you can see it from the seat. Because back here is sort of in the way of the seat that goes up and down and the levers. Try and mount the screen here, put the aerials on the top, and then put the motor on here so that we can get it to self-steer. So we're going to have a look tomorrow at that, see if that works okay. I found these yesterday. They've been delivered last week, so there's a quick video of that. Turns out this had been delivered the other day. This snazzy coat and another snazzy coat. Didn't realise it'd been, so thanks John from Stag Clothing for that. Don't forget, if you want them, if you go on the website in the link below, you can go across to Stag's website. They're a little bit slow at sometimes depending on when you order it, and a few things have got lost, if you will, but they've hopefully sorted all line problems out now as well. So yeah, check it out. Today has been a typical Monday, so it's been the worst Monday ever. So the wood chipper has carried on with its fault, which we thought was the same fault as last time when we got them out to plug a laptop in. Anyway, we have put new filters on it because that's what they thought it was, and it's not worked. So there's obviously something wrong with the AdBlue system. So we've got to wait for them to come back out with a laptop on Wednesday and reset that, or find someone that can delete it, because with it not being a road-going vehicle, it doesn't really need it on. The other thing that took over most of my life today is this whole getting the aid out to refugees, which is by no means a simple task. You would think it was just as easy as filling a shed up with stuff, getting a wagon, putting it on pallets, loading it on, giving the driver an address and waving it off. It is far from it. Basically, it's mainly because we've left Europe. There was a lot of paperwork for each item to get through customs, and there isn't the right sort of coding for it. So it's never been done before, like humanitarian aid, since we've left Europe. So everything has to be treated as if it's a food product, or it's a sleeping bag, or it's a whatever. So you need to have a customs declaration with all this stuff on, and VAT numbers and stuff like that. So after numerous phone calls and loads of Zoom meetings today, talked to different people, we've now got the Foreign Office looking into it for us. But we've done something for Radio 4 as well. So it's a little bit of an appeal now into who can lobby the right people so that this aid can just go straight through. So I know the other year when we were talking about Brexit, the NFU wanted free and frictionless trade with the EU. Well, we need free and frictionless aid with the EU, so we need this stuff to just go straight through. So we are going to start collecting. John MacArthur has already started at the yard collecting sort of blankets, toiletries, food, and they've got a truck lined up. I've got access to a truck as well, so Guy has promised a truck and someone else has promised a trailer, so we can fill that. The problem I have is this shed is in operation all the time, so I do not want a big pile of stuff in the corner that I can't put on a wagon. Well, you know, or I don't want to put it on someone else's wagon if we can't get it there. We've had a meeting with some farmers we've had a meeting with Adama, and Helen, who used to work for Syngenta but now works for Adama. She used to live in the Ukraine. The road to her house no longer exists. That's how bad it is out there. Anyway, there's some guys in Holland that are collecting some stuff and they're sending it straight to the Ukraine. They're going to try and get it into the Ukraine because they've got farms out there. That's a little bit risky for English wagons to be going. We're trying to get in touch with more Polish drivers that are heading back empty as well to put it on them. But again, they don't want to load it unless they know it'll clear customs in France or wherever they go, they dock if they get the ferry from Hull to Rotterdam. I'm sorry today's video is very boring and waffly, and I haven't been doing anything exciting with machinery, but it has been raining. I haven't even done the birthday bumper yet. I will go and do that in a second. But thanks for watching. Thanks for all the messages of support that people have been sending on Twitter, and the Twitter thing has gone mental. 210,000 impressions it's had already. So it's Ukraine food on Twitter if you want to find it. If you can help, please don't message me on this channel or the Twitter, or the Instagram or Facebook. Please send the messages through on the Twitter account, because that is getting picked up by John as well, who is like the main sort of lead for this. I'm just helping with the promotion. I cannot handle all the messages, and John is also struggling, but we can give other people logins to that to help us with it. We've had lots of support for admin as well. I feel like my whole sort of YouTube channel has been really taken over by the Ukraine bit in the last few days, but in reality that is the biggest thing going on in my part of the world at the moment. I know it's over 1,000 miles away, but it's pretty close to home as wars go. So I know a lot of people in the Ukraine, and I just want to help, and all you guys can as well. The easiest thing is to donate money to the Red Cross. The problem with that is we don't know where it's going to go and whether it's going to get to the right people, and there's actually real people there that are hungry and cold or got nothing to sleep on because they're in a sports hall in Poland. So that is why we want to try and do it this way around. Anyway, thanks for watching today. The birthday bumper is going to be the outro actually, because it's going dark outside and I don't want to go around and start climbing in the dark writing on the sprayer. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Hopefully a little bit more normality if it stops raining, and we're going to try and get some GPS stuff on that little mower as well, which should be good fun. So I'll see you tomorrow.